So, in the middle of the night last night, I woke up for the second or third time and I clicked on Coast to Coast AM with George Noory. Now, keep in mind, I've been a long time Coast to Coast fan, but I'd say the last several months, I haven't felt very drawn to it. A lot of my favorite hosts left, except for Dave Schrader of Darkness Radio. I do like him. But as for George and Noory, you know what, brother? Sometimes you seem a little bit cocky. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's just, like last night, this girl called in, and I'm not even sure what your guest was talking about, but I do know that your guest sounded very intellectual, and you were putting on your poker face. And this girl called in to share her experiences, and you kind of like said when she hung up, well, all types of people listen to Coast. But you're being condescending. And if you want to be condescending, it's just not working for you, boy. I mean, come on. We can't say that we have a compassionate heart and then you just go and be kind of jerk to a well-meaning caller of yours. And I just think you need to be a little more thankful for other people's views, whether they sound a little more fluffy than what you are trying to showcase yourself as, or whether this was kind of a boys club interview and you just took it upon yourself to kind of laugh at her. It wasn't cool, you know? It's like, I've tried to be Team George Noory, but you gotta stop doing the pot shots at people. It's not very nice. And, you know, it's one thing if you're like Howard Stern and you just kind of throw people under the bus because it's Howard Stern, but you're not Howard Stern. You're supposed to be, well, I thought you were a little more accepting and all loving, but sometimes it seems like a facade lately. So who is the real George Noory? Is he kind of getting too big for his britches? Because George, the fans are what keep your show on. Please, think about it next time you belittle one of the callers. Alright? Just how I feel. I just felt it was very distasteful. Just thinking about the coast to coast of the 90s and the 2000s and just how it's changed so much. You know, I guess that's all for now. And just want to say that Art Bell with Evelyn Paglini had to be my favorite episode of all time. Anyway, Coasties, look up George Noory Pizza Roll if you want to laugh. It kind of reminds me of the situation. Good night.